my name's Iona.
I'm Sharon. And she's Frankie.
She's Frankie.
Welcome back to our channel. We've got another chat coming up. We've got a project bag that was originally, it's massive, it's filled with challenges.
Yes.
That was originally sewing and now it's sewing and dinner, and we just randomly talk about stuff. So we've done a dinner challenge. We've had dinner. We've got our Kimmy Schmidt Reveals.
Yes.
We can talk a little bit about a walk we did on Saturday and a walk on Saturday. I don't know. And then dinner.
Yes. I was listening.
Okay, so dinner. We'll catch up.
I'm pretty sure my ears are lopsided.
For dinner, so last week for dinner I drew the starter, and my challenge was stubby shorts, which is weird for a fashion challenge anyway.
It isn't.
But
sorry.
For a starter, so the first thing I thought of was sausage rolls, because people that wear stubby shorts in my world eat sausage rolls. And then I asked Copilot or Gemini AI what to bring, and that the same result came back with sausage rolls and tea sauce. So that's what we had. I went to the supermarket and I bought some sausage rolls and some tea sauce, and that was our starter. And it was pretty. It was good. I also bought. Okay, we'll do that at the end. The wine, because the wine was quite. I was quite proud of my wine.
I thought it was a good choice.
So for main,
I had the theme of turquoise, with the challenge of turquoise, and so I focused on the colours yellow and green. So we had sweet corn fritters, and we had a lamb, I suppose you call it a ragu.
Yeah.
It's like with green pasta on the top. So fairly simple, fairly basic, but it tasted pretty good. So.
And Jack, the nephew who plays along, he drew dessert for a theme of white, and he had a cake
with white icing on it.
It had white icing.
Yes, I know. I was confused too, but actually, when we put the ice cream and the cream on either sides, the bowl was all white. It was just.
I didn't have cream on mine until he tried to give me cream, and it went all over me. But I did not do that. Anyway,
you two are being silly. You're like pure silly little children.
I was not being silly.
Oh.
I ate my sausage roll with cutlery like a grown up. I was very civilized. I've not spilled any food or any wine. Okay.
Didn't you take the can of cream or something and then he got it back and
because it keeps racing me. Anyway, that doesn't matter. I'm in a long-standing feud with my nephew, like he's my little brother, and then sometimes I just want to. Anyway.
And it was starting to dawn on me now, though, that I can't just say, "Oh, he's a child. Get over it," because he's 25. So actually, you're both adults behaving like small children.
Sorry. I'm sorry, can't change it. So that's what we had for dinner. It was quite good, actually. It was quite, I want to say smaller portions, which was quite nice. A bit choppy. And for the wine, I don't even know if I've got a photo of it, but I got a white wine, white, and it had turquoise labels on it. And I was so proud of myself, because there's no wine that matches stubby shorts. Because if you're wearing stubbies,
it'd be lion brown you're drinking.
Yeah.
Or DB Export.
Yeah. So we had a lovely Pinot Gris.
Cheap wine, but not cheap beer, I mean. Lovely Pinot Gris was good.
I mean, I don't think I'd be welcome back if I bought cheap beer. Not that I was welcome in the first place. Anyway. So then.
You're welcome.
Those of you who are observant will realise that we might be wearing the same fabric. We have somehow finished our Kimmy Schmidt challenges at the same time.
Well, I did it first thing this morning.
I
cooked Jack's breakfast and then I finished it.
I may not have mine one at the hem, but that's okay, because what have you made?
A dress. Oh, should I grab the pattern? This one. Oh, that's not helpful. So it's B, but it's obviously not lined with anything. It's just one fabric, and it's K8544. It's a simplicity pattern. K8544, and
so it sounds
basic dress, sort of a basic dress. Although I don't know if you can see there, the sleeves are actually quite kind of raglaned at the top. Raglaned.
I smiled, but I wasn't going to say anything. I was going to let it go.
Raglan. They're raglan sleeves. Oh yeah. Anyway, they're a different technique. So, quite a nice wee garment to put together actually, because it's shaped. But the only real technical detail is one dart, and the rest of it's just the way the panels are cut. So that's it. Nice dress. Nice dress. It is a nice dress. It's a lovely dress. It's perhaps a little bit too cold to wear. Now, so I've got track pants underneath.
So I have done something remarkably similar. So I've done a little bit a hodgepodge.
Oh, I've got that pen.
Yeah, so I've made this one, which is Simplicity, I don't know, Stiffy, I don't know. It's real simple to make.
That's right.
It's really simple to make because it's got like 2 darts there and 2 darts there. And I think that's pretty much it. Oh, there might be back darts as well. Oh, there are back darts. But it's essentially 2 pieces chucked together. And then because I did a hodgepodge of it together, I've merged it with my good old favourite Vogue 9285, which is this one.
Oh, yes.
So the sleeves and the neck bit are from this pattern. What I have learned is, so the arms, you know how you normally have to like ease a sleeve into the armscye? To do it the other way, so the
because
the arm size is so big that the sleeve was too small to go into it.
Yeah.
So it's not been entirely successful because it kind of feels like it's sitting a bit funny up around here. Also, I've made it, and I want to say it's too short. It's mid thigh, which is I think okay for a summer dress. I can like wear it to the beach and stuff. But it's too short to wear with tights to work.
At this time of year, you feel a certain way if you're exposing too much leg.
Well, yeah, and I thought it'd be fine with tights underneath it, but then I was wearing it around the house and I felt like it was too light, so I couldn't really tell if everything was covered. And it was kind of lining up a little bit, so I ended up just putting some pants on and just tucking it in. So I've been wearing it as a top all day today.
It's like wearing the first spring dress in Wellington. Like when you go through winter and you wear pants all the time to work, and then you put the dress on for the first time, and it's so light. And because it's Wellington, I'm constantly checking because I'm not convinced the wind hasn't lifted it up.
Yeah, and it was quite nice this morning, and then it got a bit rainy.
Yeah.
And then it was quite nice when I left the office. So I mean, I think so. I was tossing it because it's quite a deep hem on it, so I could let it down a bit and make it a little bit longer. And I thought I could just chop it off and have it as a top. Or I could just leave it as it is and just have it.
Do you have remnants?
No.
I do. If you want to use remnants to make a band to go around the bottom.
I don't think I need to because the hem is...
Oh, geez. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's massive. The hem is like that big.
It's like 6 centimetres.
Yeah.
Oh, just do a 3 centimetre hem.
Yeah, so I could just let it down. Or I could just have it as like a mid-thigh summer beach dress and then just be done with it. But
why would you put the hem so deep?
Because I wanted it to be a short dress.
So it wasn't that. It was...
Well, no, but I did kind of want it. Oh. In my head, this was mid-thigh, but when I look at the picture, it's not. Yeah. Anyway, so that's what I've made.
Got it.
You're right. I might just let it down a bit because I haven't actually ironed the hem yet, so I could do that. Anyway, so that's...
Oh, so that's the...
Kimmy Schmidt.
Yeah, Kimmy
Schmidt.
And I had a go at Kimmy Schmidt grooming. I put bright green on my eyes because there's bright green. Yeah.
Oh, so I went with pink, so we are different.
We're very different.
Oh, I just remembered I bought a hairbrush so I could brush my hair before we did that. I forgot. But the polka dot challenge. The bow tie.
Oh, the bow tie one.
The bow tie one.
Oh yeah, I know what I'm going to do with that.
I do. I cut them out. I cut those out.
I was going to make a pair of pants.
Well, you can still make a pair of pants. I've cut these ones out.
Because you know I made that outfit last year with a really nice top, and the jacket was from bridal fabric that I found at Pete's Emporium.
I'm going to say yes.
And it was the white with sequin and beads and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And I made a pair of pants to go with them, but I used inappropriate fabric. I was trying to be too clever, and so they were nice for a couple of times, and then eventually they just the texture didn't come out right when I washed them, so they're casual. Yeah. So I was going to make a pair of pants out of that to go with that same outfit.
Well, I'm not stopping you. I have cut mine out. I've never sewn this pattern before. And I have taken a bit of a risk in that I've just cut out the sides without, like, I've done no details. I've just kind of measured it and gone, oh, well, it'll either work or it won't. So we'll see what happens. It's cut out.
It's good to know, though, because if you can fit those out of that fabric.
Yeah, I can only fit these pants out of that fabric because I am short. So I did have to take the fold, the cutting line where the length and the shorten I just folded that entire bit up.
Oh yeah, yeah, I've done that before. Yeah.
And then I had it up. I didn't have enough for the back waistband or the back facing, so I've got some remnants of that green satin, so I've used that. So I think the back waistband will be on the inside will be green, and I don't mind that.
So I was just going to use the same pattern from that, like that whole outfit. Oh, well, the jacket and the pant were from the same pattern. So I'm looking over there because I'm pretty sure I know exactly where it is, but I say that every time. But I don't mind. That's the way I remember what I've got. Like today when I was taking the photograph of this dress, I don't know why I bother doing this, but I always make sure that all the shoes match, and then I chop my feet off, and I can't get my feet in the same shot. Anyway, so I very carefully chose my shoes, but I every now and again I have this thought. So I was searching for, I found one of the shoes, and then I was looking for the other, and I'm always thinking about the American TV shows I watch too many of, where they say they're waiting for the other shoe to drop, and my head goes, right now that would be really good because I don't know where the other shoe is. It's in a completely different part of the house apparently. So, but on my way from that shoe to the other, I did find a number that I'd forgotten I had. So on my way to find the pattern that I think is there, I'm probably going to go to that box and that box and that box, and I will see about a dozen things I've forgotten that I have. It's not really useful because I just forget it again anyway. But
I mean, we've seen how I keep. That's how I store my patterns. In the drawers with the brand, so the Vogues at the bottom, Simplicity. It's all very organised. I have, because we're in spring now, I asked my AI style generating tool. It needs a name. For 5 spring outfits to wear for brunch work.
Call it Mary.
I could call it Mary. Anyway, so Mary gave me 5 outfits to wear. So I wore them on Monday and Tuesday, the AI generated outfits. So I have taken some photos of those, but I don't have a full length mirror in my house. So I've got to take photos of my outfit in other places. So on Monday, I went into town and I went into one of those fast fashion shops.
Oh, yes.
And one of the advantages of being a middle-aged woman in town is that I was completely invisible. I don't think they even knew I was in the shop. So I got my photo. and then on Tuesday, I got a photo. I got one from the gym, so that was alright. And then today's photo of this outfit, so it's just the top, and did my whole work selfie thing. And I was going to take a photo of the dress form, but by the time I'd tucked the dress into my pants, and then remembered I had to try and take a photo of it, it was too crinkled. So, in one day. Anyway.
All right. So that was
Yeah.
So we've done dinner. We've done kind of what we were wearing and.
Yep. And the challenge reveal.
And sewing updates.
The photos at the end will be from our walk on Saturday, which was in Nio. It was a great wee walk. It took a long time. We ended up cutting it short because we both needed to pee, and there's no public toilets around up there.
Did we cut it short?
Well, I think there were a few streets where we didn't really do. Maybe not.
I wouldn't have noticed. I just got really quiet when we started walking back down the gorge, and there's running water all through there.
Yeah,
and then there are all these parks, and I thought, we could stop in there for snacks because there'd be a really scenic place to eat what was actually a really nice sandwich. Actually, I was a bit pleased with myself when I finally ate it. And then these dogs are king, and I was like, I don't really want to sit around dogs, and especially if there's no facilities and stuff.
I wasn't really keen to walk down a hill into a parking, like a picnic area. We had to walk back up. Especially we couldn't really guarantee that there were toilets there. And then I thought, because Spotlight was on the way, and there used to be a public toilet in Spotlight, but they've closed that now. So I was like, need to find a toilet. Anyway, we got there and there were no accidents.
Saturday afternoon, so I did my normal thing of a cup of coffee and a wee bit of a feet up moment, but I nodded off. Jack said, at some point, hello, how was your walk? And I was thinking to myself, be cool. But then I moved, so I could, we'd go, and the noise came out, and he just laughed. He didn't even listen to what I had to say about the fact that it was a really good walk. He just thought that whole thing was hilarious.
It was a good walk, but we did do 23,000 steps, so it was long.
And a lot of uphill.
Yeah.
But it was good. It was good fun. Good fun. I didn't really have any problems until we went to that the stairs at the end. I found the joints were starting to bite by then.
Yeah, I think we just got a bit over it at some point, and there were 2 one-way streets, and we're like, ugh, because it didn't make sense to not do them, but we really didn't want to, so we forced ourselves to do it. Yeah, and then by then, but it was fine because we were both a little bit over it and just getting the hell out of there. Yeah. And then we were going to wait for the bus to take us down the hill, but then that was like 6 minutes or something.
And then we ran out of footpaths, so we had to cross the street. By the time we saw the other bus stop, it meant we had to cross the road again, and it's an gorge road, and so, we couldn't be bothered with that, so we just kept on walking. I reckon that's how we end up getting fit, eh? It's A, we need to use the bathroom.
Need to pay too impatient to wait for a bus.
Too impatient to wait for the bus. And then we end up going to the train station and picnicking in Parliament, which actually I think was a really good idea. It was much better than being in the bush.
So this Saturday we've got Northland. So weather forecast is a bit dodgy, but I think we'll get it in. Northland. But the last time we did Northland, we followed Google Maps up a hill.
Oh, that's right.
We won't do that.
That's how we ended up going to Monaco.
So we ended up going
and I thought I was going to die, and then the freaking fantail kept following me, and I was like, I am going to die. It was
a bush track that just went straight up. And at some point, because it had been raining a lot as well, and at some point I was like, should we turn around and go back down? Because it's still going up a bit. But we couldn't go down because it was so slippery. It was just
as hard to go down, so we would
keep on going.
We
got up to the top and there was a lookout, and I said, "Oh, there's a lookout right there." And she's all right, there's no way we were doing that.
Oh God, it felt really good to have done it, but I would have liked to have known beforehand that we were actually going to do that. So yeah,
we were just following the blue dot. I knew exactly where I was going. This Saturday we'll do Northland. We'll follow the roads.
St Mary Street up the way there. We got to the end. It's like, this is up to my going hell. I didn't think that's what we were doing. And then you started charging up. I was like, oh, okay. Telling all your cat stories. That's right. You've been showing off that you can actually talk. Long after that, eh?
Jake has already drawn. I think he drew main, but he won't tell us his theme.
I got dessert.
Okay, well I must have got started then. I don't even look at that. Process of elimination, and I've got a starter of Les Mis. They were poor. They don't have any food.
French peasants. Yay. For a starter, then you got...
well, you worry about your theme.
Cheese and...
Me and co-pilot.
Oh, Twiggy.
For dessert. Oh, we're not eating next week. Les Mis and Twiggy. So, next week, for a starter, we've got a theme of Les Mis. For main, Jack's doing it. He won't tell us his theme, so it could be anything. And dessert, we have Twiggy. We've gambled on... Gambled?
Babbled?
I don't know. We've on... we'll call it. Because we're still the photos to go at the end, and this is going to be quite long if we don't stop. So that's it from us today, and we'll catch you next week. We won't have any reveals. We'll try and have some content. And we'll see how we go.
Why won't we have any reveals? Will we?
Oh, maybe. I've made a shirt, but it's got nude ladies on it, so I don't know if I can put it on YouTube. Anyway, see ya. Bye.